All right, good morning. I am Diana Jane Villaraya from BS Ed Science Block B, and today I'll be explaining to you or presenting to you my daily lesson log, a contextualized lesson plan about waves under grade 7 level. So here it is. I'll be presenting this one for you. So this is my example of daily learning log in Science 7, and I assumed that I am a science teacher of grade 7 Mango, and so first of all, we have here the objectives. The learners first is the content standards. The learners demonstrate an understanding of waves as a carrier of energy, and we also have here performance standards. The learner should be able to conduct a forum on mitigation and disaster risk reduction. And next is learning competencies and codes. This is actually been stated on the curriculum K to 12 curriculum guide, so you can see that there. And also the learning objectives. The learner shall be able to enumerate and distinguish different types of waves, define how waves carry energy from one place to another, and then recognize the importance of waves. And its content will be different types of waves and relation of waves to everyday living. So stated here are the references which you can refer um, if you would want to, scan through lessons with regard to wave. And here in the procedure, we have the 7 E's of learning: the elicit, engage, explore, explain, elaborate, evaluate, and then extend. So first, with the illicit, you are it's a 10-minute activity in which you are to pair your students. It's entitled Think, Pair, Share, and then have the students decide for their partner and let them sit beside each other. Let them watch a video about waves, carriers of energy, and characteristic of waves, so that they'll be familiar with the words such as vibration, wave, medium, mechanical, and etc. And after watching the video, let the students talk and discuss to their partner what they have drawn out from the video. And the link for that video is stated here. So next, B, engage. It's also a 10-minute activity. Hang on, sorry, my bad. Okay, it's actually a 10-minute activity too, which is linked with the previous activity. Since you have paired up your students already, ask the students of their observations in the video presented, and then relate to your students some real-life scenarios. Which wave has been mostly observed? Then ask them how they feel whenever they are waving their hands, listening to the music, going to the beach, etc. Then let them know that the phenomenon of waves underlies all those familiar experiences that you will be discussing, and present the competencies of the wave as a carrier of energy, and give students handouts on the most important terms with its definition for them to be able to be familiar with those difficult words. And the next is also a 10-minute activity for explore. You have to group your class. So first thing you should do is to let learners group themselves with members, and then provide each group with a 3-meter rope. As then let learner assign 2 members of each group to hold both ends of the rope. Let each student hold who holds the rope to pull the rope up once upward, one at a time. So as you can see beside the picture, the students should execute this execute the activity like this. So the activity two, the rest of the group members to write their observations on how the activity shows the mechanism of waves. And next is you have to explain. You're going to present your PowerPoint presentation to the class and discuss thoroughly those words or terms that you have encountered during the previous activity. And next is that you have to elaborate, differentiate transverse from longitudinal waves and mechanical from electromagnetic. So in this part, you have to let your student understand by presenting analogical scenarios, daily life scenarios that they can depict that uses wave as a carrier of energy. And next to that is evaluate. It's a 10-minute activity. It's a scenario analysis. Since you already grouped the class with 5 members, Ask them together within their group, then present scenarios and ask them how if the scenario present a transverse or longitudinal wave and mechanical or electromagnetic wave. Example of scenarios: waves in the sea, sound waves, etc. And lastly, we have extend learning application. Let your students access the link provided to answer the following questions therein. They can take a picture of their scores and have it submitted on Google Classroom. And teachers should create a bin for the submission of the students' scores. The students will be given 10 minutes to answer the quiz. In submitting their scores, students should also attach a picture as a proof of the time she started the quiz and the time that she finished it. So that's it for my daily lesson log. It's quite easy and very convenient to both teachers and the students, and it's very engaging. So that's it for my example of daily learning log, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you.